have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
All right, welcome. I think it's over. Welcome. I'm doing a little game showcase thing. I've had a lot of games in my wish list for a long time, and they haven't had any release dates. Well, this one finally does. Kromlech. Release date's March 5th, so a little under a month now, I think. But it's an action RPG with rogue-lite elements set in a dark fantasy world of swords and sorcery. Play as an adventurer whose quest is for glory and gold takes an unexpected turn while he finds himself at the center of a world-ending calamity. All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and start this from the beginning, and let's watch.
A curse marks my flesh. A blight no worldly cure can heal. I have traveled far to reach the god tree of Dera, hoping it would rid me.
Looks pretty badass. Looks like Skyrim leather armor.
Only that is.
Or not. Scaled armor and shit. I guess that'd be my ancestors, the Celts. Very few games to explore this. That's pretty cool. I want to see more of that. Ooh. So did it say it's Souls-like? I'm not sure if I read that or not. It looks a little bit. Do you see stamina going now? No. But the lock-on buttons. Oh. Kromlech Early Access, March 5th, 2026. Alright, looks pretty cool. I think I'm down for that. And then this is like 8 minutes long. Let's see what we got here.
Welcome to the Kromlech Deep Dive. My name is Pavel Makal. I'm the PR manager at Perun Creative, and today I will introduce you to various gameplay elements of Kromlech in greater detail.
Like, this game looks
Kromlech
right
is
up
an
my
action
alley.
adventure RPG set in a dark,
I've been
low
looking for
fantasy
something-
world influenced by Celtic mythology and aesthetics. The game also has roguelite elements, but more about them later. Here you can see our hero Kromlech walking towards the village of Letrek, the first of many settlements you will encounter on your journey. The world is fully handcrafted.
Oh, so it's
There
not
is no
completely
procedural generation,
totally
and we also
roguelite.
used
Okay.
a lot of our own photogrammetry assets, such as flowers and other elements. The size of Kromlech is inspired by old-school RPGs such as Gothic. We didn't want to make a huge but mostly empty open world. Instead, every nook and cranny has its meaning, and curious exploration is rewarded. Our game map is also very vertical. There is a lot of deep caverns and crags, but also high mountains with beautiful vistas.
Cool. Okay.
Meet Paladix, the village druid. You can trade various resources with him, but he can also help you craft all kinds of brews to help you on your journey.
Tenacious boar. Okay.
Now, let's take a look at our gear system. This is just a small taste of many armor pieces you will be able to
gross, it's
acquire
like
during
faces.
the game. You can mix and match to your heart's content, and every piece of equipment can also be upgraded with special inscriptions.
Like runes, I guess? Runes.
Since the game world is pretty dangerous, it would be wise to go out with a weapon. In Kromlech, you will battle your enemies with various swords, axes, maces, or clubs. You can even dual wield them or use them with a shield.
Okay, cool. So far, so good.
Okay, now our hero looks like something straight out of a horror movie. Let's put on something more fitting for a Celtic warrior and head out of the village. Even though Kromlech is a fantasy game at its heart, the environment, houses, and civilian clothes were researched and consulted with historians to portray life in Celtic settlements in Central Europe some 600 years before Christ.
I mean, yeah, it looks pretty historically accurate so far.
Now, let's talk a bit
To what
about
I-
our
what
combat
I've
system. Kromlech enters a small camp inhabited by a group of basic enemies we call bandit scum. As you can see, they don't have any meaningful armor, and they can be disposed
yeah,
of
see the
pretty
stamina is
easily
going
using
down?
just
Okay.
simple fast attacks called small strikes. Good
And what is
riddance.
the yellow thing? Is that something too? And the blue circle, is that something?
This is going to be a bit more challenging. This
Let's see it.
creature is called a lurg. He is pretty strong, but this particular specimen is also heavily armored. As you can see, small strikes don't cause any damage aside from filling his stagger bar and also your so-called heat bar.
Okay.
This is the moment our very own combat system comes into place. We call it
Oh.
RTL, short for right, torso, left. You see, the heavy attacks or big strikes can be aimed in the desired direction, so you can hit enemies' weak points or attempt to destroy a piece of armor and make a new weak
Oh, I didn't see that before. Oh, interesting.
Armor placement on enemies is randomized, so you need to observe them and choose the
I wonder
best
how you
approach.
do that. Do you have
Keep
to
in mind that if you destroy a piece of
hit the
armor
stick
on an enemy,
and, like,
you
right
won't
trigger
be
at the
able to
same
loot
time?
it later. One of the cool features of our combat system is that some enemy attacks are based on their equipped armor. For example, if the lurg has a pauldron, he might perform a very nasty shoulder charge. So, even if you found a weak spot already, it might be a good idea to destroy his pauldron so he loses that ability.
Any jump
After
striking?
sustaining a
Using
lot of
jump
damage,
strategy?
the lurg starts to be more defensive, but don't worry, you can still break his guard and take him out. Combat in Kromlech
Hey, there
is
you go, kick
tactical,
him.
challenging, and ultimately rewarding.
Oh, and his arm
Now
came
it's
off.
time to
Dismemberment.
introduce
That's dope.
our core gameplay loop. As I mentioned in the beginning, Kromlech has roguelite elements. The story takes place in a 30-day cycle. One day can be as long as you want, and you end it either by going to sleep or by dying. Resting is important as it replenishes your endurance meter. You use endurance for healing, fast traveling, and some smaller activities such as opening chests without lockpicks. When your
Okay.
endurance drops, you get debuffs, pushing you to start another day. But beware, time is your most precious resource, as new day might bring
Interesting. So there's a an endurance bar. Was that maybe the blue around the thing up there in the corner? Let's see
Brand new
if they show
challenge.
us what it actually is.
Introducing our crisis
Like,
system,
could this be our?
the
Oh,
crucial part of Kromlech experience. Each couple of days, a new crisis might emerge in the world.
okay.
Crisis is a major event that can shape the future of the realm. In this particular scenario, a band of exiles come into the area and they start causing trouble. You have 3 days to solve this crisis, and if you don't, there is going to be consequences, as you can see on the right side of this screen. A good way to deal with the crisis is to start completing quests that are connected to
Just
it.
go and
This
kill
way
them
you
all, I
earn
guess, right?
crisis points and you mitigate the possible consequences. One thing to note is that we don't exactly tell you how many crisis points will each quest give you. We believe players are smart, so we want you to read the quest description and think about what is
It looks
requested
like there
of
was
you.
numbers down there.
In this particular quest, you are asked to kill 2 bandit leaders. Well, that will probably make a big impact, right? If you were, let's say, asked to bring 5 chicken breasts to Granny what's her name, you'd probably guess it won't help that much. But don't worry,
yeah.
we don't have those kinds of quests in Kromlech.
Okay, very
The
good.
consequences you don't deal with
No
become
granny
world scars, and they
quests,
will be
huh?
active for the rest of the current cycle, making the world subsequently more difficult. Bear in mind that you have limited time to deal with the crisis.
Oh,
so losing a day
I
by
bet-
dying
is
or
this the
having to
crisis
rest too
meter,
early
or is this-
because you used up all your endurance for healing
Or is this
is
the
not
endurance?
viable. Some players might find additional challenge in a world cursed with
Interesting,
multiple world
interesting,
scars.
cool.
Others will probably rather restart the cycle and try again. The good news is we have a lot of crises and quests available, and they also have multiple solutions and approaches, so each and every new run is an opportunity to experience something new and try a different way. One thing that should help you in
so
your
just
future
play
endeavors
till
is
you're
our
dead, I
RPG
guess?
system. In its center lie the epithets, heroic names you gain for your heroic deeds. Let's say you find a stone tablet
Deeds.
speaking about some ancient hero who managed to kill a monster with his bare hands. You might want to try it as well, and if you are successful, you might gain an epithet. You can have up to 7 of them equipped, but you need renown for them to be active. Renown is a special resource that can be gained, for example, by completing quests, but you can also lose it for dying or failing some other way. You strive to be as renowned as possible, because high renown means more epithets active, which in turn makes you a mighty hero. Losing renown will hurt you, because you will feel it immediately by also losing various bonuses. Other parts of our RPG system are
Okay.
various skill trees, combat techniques, and also
What kind of
war paints
bonuses
you can
is it,
combine
Tiz?
for powerful bonuses. If you unlock them, they carry over to next playthrough. There is a lot more to share with you.
How long
The
do you say a
world of
playthrough is?
Vern
30 days or
packed
something?
with secrets, dungeons, rifts, gods and demons, and most
That Blood of the
importantly,
Dawnwalker is
adventures.
doing that too,
We
I think.
can't wait to show you more. Until next time, take care.
All right, cool. Interesting game. I think it looks pretty neat. What else we got? We got some screenshots. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. I thought it looked pretty cool. Just wanted to show everybody. It comes out on March 5th, 2026. And I'll probably be playing it, probably even streaming it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see everybody later. Maybe I'll be streaming later. Peace.